Hi guys, this is Bray and welcome back again to Sakura Dungeon. Oke, kita lanjut lagi petualangan exploring kemarin karena tempat ini cukup besar, jadi saya tidak bisa menyelesaikannya dalam satu video seperti biasa ya. Saya akan buatnya beberapa part untuk bisa menyelesaikan semua. Di sini ada musuh, terus membawa partisi Abyssal Cow, si gadis sapi. Nah, dia lucu, saya suka dengan desain karakternya. Oke, ini pintu menuju ke mana? Ada musuh lagi. Oke, lanjut. Ini tembus kemana? Ada musuh lagi. Kalau musuh seperti ini kan kita bisa naik level jadi 44. Jadi saya bisa menangkap si Noblewoman ya. Save dulu karena sini ada ruangan tersendiri. Oke, kita masuk. Ada chest. Pakai ini lucky statue itu ya. Karena tinggal satu. Cherry pull out a white delicate veil of the chest from the chest. Wait. Is this what I think it is? Oh, do tell, Cherry. This is a wedding veil. What? Certainly something I never expected to see. She rubbed the material in between her finger. It feels rather nice. I wonder if I could wear a wedding dress one day. I would like that. You're in luck then. Since this is a missing piece of my wardrobe, she freezes when I say that. I don't like it all. Let's just leave it here. Despite herself, the assassin appears to be smirking. She has to stop herself bursting into laughter when she sees Cherry's cherry face. It's not funny, don't you dare laugh at me. Are you acting so bashful for? It's not like you're going to get married anytime soon. Cherry's cherry face goes from horrified to annoyed. I would like to wear a wedding dress one day too. Sylvie flashed a glance at me. Perhaps you will one day. Life is full of many possibilities after all. Cherry wedding has to come first though. I cannot help but give Cherry a sultry smile. You said you wanted to wear a wedding dress, didn't you? I cannot arrange a wedding for you, but a wedding dress can definitely be done. Please no. I have managed to handle the other embarrassment you've thrown at me. Anything but this. I refuse to run around in the bridal outfit fighting monster. You already know that you're going to. So hand me the veil, cheers. She recklessly placed it into my hand. Forget weddings. My dignity is going to have a funeral after this. I swear so many embarrassing things have happened already. And she still holds on to her pride. You found a wedding dress scrap. Wow, kostum baru berarti ya. Cek dulu map sini. Kita bisa cek sini lagi, lanjut ke sebelah sini. Kayaknya ada jalan kecil deh. Ya, kita lanjut dulu exploringnya. Baru setelah itu kita balik. Soalnya ada pakaian. Cherry dapat pakaian baru, yaitu pakaian ke pernikahan, wedding dress. Karena Cherry tertarik juga dengan dunia-dunia seperti itu ya. Tentang sisi-sisi ingin menjadi seorang pengantin. Kayaknya Noblewoman cuma dia masih level 44. Jadi sebelum saya tangkap ada lagi Abyssal Cow. Saya bunuh dulu saja Abyssal Cow karena saya belum menemukan petunjuk apakah dia harus ditangkap 3 atau cukup dikalahkan saja. Oke, sini ada pintu masuk. This door sealed and there seems to be no way to open it. Then there must be some other mechanism holding it shut. Right, let's keep looking around. Someone has to knock. How to unlock it. Kenapa knock? The door is locked and there is no keyhole. See if someone on this floor know how to unlock it. See if someone in this floor. Ada sesuatu sini ya. Oh, ada perpustakaan di sini lagi ya. Karena dibilang another library. Save dulu. Mungkin ada event di sini ya. Mungkin saja. For what purpose? Having multiples of the same facility isn't exactly unreasonable. You have to remember that this dungeon is gigantic and huge in size. It's then that we hear something coming from one of the corner of the library. What is that? Cherry immediately heads over to investigate. Looking over her shoulder, I see it as well. Is this good? Kenapa saya tekan F tadi? A hammer warrior and a noble are standing there, but not doing what you would expect someone to do in a library. They passionately and wind their lips, keeping their eyes closed the entire time. I can hear them whispering sweet nothing to each other. I'm so glad that I met you. You are the only one for me. You should be happy that such a noble figure as I took interested in a plebeian such as you. Ha, that was I liked about you. The hammer girl wraps her arm around the noble's hips and brings her even closer to her, once again locking lips. They almost look like they're slow dancing to some unknown rhythm. I cannot stop myself smiling as I look at them. How cute. Jerry just looked at the whole situation. How unexpected. The assassin does not even seem to register the scene in front of her. She just pulled out one of her dagger and started examining. I couldn't care less. Let's just walk past them and see if we can find some treasure in here. Yomi, do you think we ever got what? It's nothing. I'm certain that is not nothing. The noble pulls back again, looking the hammer warrior in the eyes. When we get off this dungeon, where would you like to settle? As much of plebeian as you are, I would like to see a future with you in it. I will go wherever you go, my love. Whereas wherever I can be with you, that shall be my home, my only home. Again, they're at it. They're starting to get a little bit hands-on though. I cannot help but notice the hammer warrior hand standing to run up the back of the noble ticks. We can do something like that. We can't do something like that here. After all, won't the floor garden be angry with us? She's hardly a guardian of this floor. She's just there for some reason, so she isn't going to do a damn thing. It's then that the two of them notice us standing there. The hammer warrior practically glared at us. Hey, do you mind? We have a private moment in here. Oh, panjang juga tadi percakapannya. Inside the library, as expected of such lowly monster, you could not even begin to appreciate what it means to be in love. When you love is another, you give them your heart. It's matter not where and when you show them your love, only that you do it. Nobles irritate me so much. This one has obviously been reading too much romantic poetry. As if you could look down on such work. They truly express what I feel for my lover here. She's a little odd when she talks about love, but that's what I love about her. So you're going to get out and let us get back to what we're doing. She moves her other hand onto the hilt of her hammer. Or do you need a bit more convincing until you leave? What do you think, Yomi? There could be only one reason that a library would be down here. I'm certain that there's a number of different imprint scrolls among these shelves. But these two aren't going to let us stay here long enough to do a stroke search. I guess Faik? Gila, level 47. Oke, Yomi level 44. Terima kasih. Ada bos level di sini, Mai. Kita serang pakai dulu. Biar dia panik kan. Terus kau pakai Vibrate. Tidak sakit amat sih. Kalau pakai single slash, please. Aduh, kuat sekali dia. Stop serang Yomi. My Yomi is going to die. Saya yakin ini kayaknya mau crash deh. Tidak mempan. This is going to be game over. Share level up, thank you. Yes, itu dari tadi saya tunggu tidak muncul. They shield, Astral Blade. Tidak mati, satu kali mati ya, tidak satu kali mati. Tapi agak kuat memang. No. 32 darahku. Yes, syukur yang diserang si sapi. Thank you. I place a warp stone on each of them. Saving. Why are you doing that, Yomi? They're still too cute, lover. I think they would do better on the surface than they would down here. Surely they could have found a better place to do that. Cherry idly pulled out a book from the shelf. Can't they just respect she trail off? What is the matter? Cherry seems to be looking at something. Is that a switch I see? Sure enough, there's a switch embedded in the wall. It's indeed a switch. I wonder what this does. Why don't we press it and see what's happened? Well, okay. As Cherry presses the switch, we hear stone grinding as something moves in the wall. What the? Apakah itu yang di belakang ya? Kita masuk ulang dulu. Not a single soul inside this library right now. There's no reason to be here. It's in here, right? You unlock the door. That lever we found on the library unlocked the door, it seems. It would seems that way. Now why don't we see what's waiting for us on the other side? Oh, situ tangga turunnya. Sana banyak musuh tadi saya lihat ya. Sebelah situ. Lanjut dulu, exploring ke atas lagi. Terus saya balik dulu. Kita cek dulu scenes. Kita cek dulu di scene. Tuh, ada yang saya capture tadi kah? Ntar aku full ulang. Cara 43, bisa kok 40, Sylvie naik jadi 42 atau sebelumnya 41. Cek lagi sini, ada musuh. Sini ada apa? Cek map, apakah... Oh tidak, betul-betul memang jalan buntu ya. Saya kira ada jalan rahasia lagi. Large agility seat, itu dia. Yomi, agility-mu 6, kita kasih ini dari 7. Nice. Oh, agility menambahkan AP ya. Nice. Oke, kita jalan di situ. Saya harap dia jalan betul di situ. Ini sama sekali belum saya tangkap si Abyssal Cow. Saya cuma lawan dia saja secara langsung. Saya belum ada niat mau menangkap sesuatu di sini. Kita masuk cek. I think given the layout of the floor we have seen before, this must be the entrance to the next floor. Tunggu, tadi apa dan? And there appears to be a keyhole. So let's go negotiate with whoever possesses the key. The door is locked. Wait, tadi di situ kayaknya itu. I see now. Oke, ada Noblewoman kebetulan sekali. Kita akan rekrut dia. Sakitnya, guard. Nice, guard. Aduh, Yomi. Guard. Yang masih 17 darahnya. Please jangan pertama darahnya capture. Plus critical. Yes, thank you. Okay. I will admit one thing about this Lolita, as she called herself. Oh, namanya Lolita. At least he's not all talk. Very much so. The monsters at this level are much stronger than I expected. And you're saying that nobles are typical incompetent? Yes, why else you think that they hire other people to do their job for them? Heroes dedicate their lives to unlocking their full potential, while a noble simply wallow in their wealth and gluttony. That's an obviously strong nobles, but they are the exception, not the rule. Anyway, I hope I can get along with the Lolita. Kenapa namamu Lolita? Si Noblewoman ya, wanita bangsawan Lolita. Oh, there you are. You found a lock status shard. Hey, Yomi. Another status shard. Oh, I think this is the last piece. Really? But we nearly put it back together? Yes, I'm sure that the goddess this statue represents will grant us her favor. But just one thing, how do we put it back together? Obviously, I cannot do. I know nothing about magic nor the divine. What about you? No, there's a people better suited to the job. Let's pay them a visit when we're back in town. I'm really excited. A divine statue watching over us. Take all of the statue pieces to the Charlotte in the shop, and she will resemble the statue. Oke, di situ ada jalan juga ini. Oke, sini mungkin jalannya to the next floor. Ini saya tidak tahu kemana. Sini ada jalan juga. Cuma cek dulu sebelah sini. Nanti sisakan di tengah. Luas ya, luas. Map ini luas. Saya harus katakan map ini luas. Oke, kita lanjut di sini. Ada apa? Time box. Oke, musuh. Semoga tidak lag, semoga tidak crash. Oke, sini ada musuh. No keyhole. I guess that means we have to find some other way to open it. Let's investigate this floor further then. The door is locked and there's no keyhole. See if someone on this floor know how to unlock it. Okay. So there's banyak betul battle di sini ya. Banyak betul battle. Ini sudah berhasil buka di sebelah sini. Ini mungkin di sebelah sini. Ya saya tidak tahu ya. Baru di tengah apa? Kalau saya mau kembali cuma jauh pasti ada musuh lagi. Tidak sekalian saja. Kecuali saya di tempat yang tidak ada teleportnya. Baru saya coba cari tahu. Coba kita jalan sini. Oke, ada ruangan di sebelah situ. Jangan musuh. Oke, thank you. Balik. Saving dulu. Saya mau... Aduh, taruh Isabella dulu ya, dapat baju. Dan saya bisa capture si Noblewoman. Capture lagi, ambil untuk bergabung ke dalam party. Kayak dia arrogant, condescending, and excessive, all of the hallmark of the decadent nobility. Sherry seems to particularly dislike this monster, so I'm not sure if it will be a good idea to put them in the same party. However, we need whatever allies we can get. Even spoiled monster can be useful. Oh, finally. It's about time they send someone to negotiate my release. Now then, what is your good desire of me? Wealth, connection, perhaps some other desire you wish to have fulfilled. Provided you are willing to release me, I can provide you all of these things. I'm afraid that what I want is none of the things you listed. Hey, what are you, some sort of peasant? Do you think you're too good for material wealth or something? I'm the one who owns this entire town, so I'm not lacking in material wealth. Only a town? There's an entire dungeon down there owned by someone else. But alas, I'm still willing to negotiate with you. Generosity is one of my strong suits. Now that I've spent some time alone with this godly Lolita, I can understand why Cherry find them unbearable. I want you to work for me. You appear to be fairly strong, so I cannot use someone with your talent. Me, work for a peasant like you? Honestly, your experience is far more absurd than I was expecting. I refuse. Then you can stay in here. I begin to walk away from the cell. Wait, what are you doing? Get back here, a peasant like you isn't allowed to ignore me. She continues to yell as I walk away, getting more and more desperate. I'll come back in a few weeks if I feel like it. We will see how you feel about it then. Alright, I'll work for you even if you're a peasant. Now that is what I wanted to hear. The noblewoman has joined your party. Noblewoman, level 40, Queen Bee level 41. Ini diurutkan per level kah? Lupa saya. Kalau saya ambil bisa lakukan 43. Oke lah, kita ambil Noblewoman ini. Itu Queen Bee, Woman lah. Dia yang terakhir ya. Saya dapatkan di posisi paling terakhir. Biar nanti dia yang terakhir penentu kemenangan. Kalau misalnya semua anggota partiku mati. Nah, kalau begitu saya akan ambil baju dulu dengan si Isabella karena si Cherry ingin menggunakan pakaian pengantin katanya. Here comes the bride. Please stop teasing me about that. Come on, you said you wanted to wear a wedding dress one day. Am I not granting you your wishes? I'm just know that you're going to do something weird with the dress. That's what always happen with this outfit. Isabella just shake her head. Modest clothing would be wasted on you, Cherry. Why hide that amazing body of yours? It would not. Oh, 2 orang ya. Oke. Saya berharap yang lebih close pakaiannya, tapi ternyata dibilang oleh si Isabella, kenapa kau harus menyembunyikan tubuhmu dengan pakaian yang modern? As Cherry step out, she just looked down at herself. Now this will be a wedding worth attending. Just look at it. Should we walk down the aisle together, Cherry? Wedding panties. Of all things you could have done with this, your mad wedding panties? Who is in their right mind would go in their special day dress like this? Yes, just like I thought. Pakaian normal tidak berlaku di dunia sini ya. Pakaian normal tidak berlaku untuk Isabella. Maybe should buy. Oh, tidak ada ya. Nah, begitu kita ke Charlotte yang katanya ingin memperbaiki lucky statue. Nice to see you again, my humble master. Need some more supplies before you head out again? Not quite. Cherry eagerly empties the content of her sack onto the shop counter. The smooth pearly-like pieces of the like statue pour out. Charlotte looks at them closely. Oh, now this bring back memories. Bring back memories. Bring back you. She grows quite melancholy as she looks at them. Fortuna, my one and only goddess. I did not abandon you like the others did. What are you talking about? Oh, it's nothing. Just remembering something. Since inspect each piece closely, I see these are pieces of statue. And you want me to put it back together? Yes, can you do it? Obviously, it will take a lot of time, but I think I can do it. Well, what are we waiting for then? After some time, Charlotte re-emerged from the back of the shop. It's done. Fortuna will bless you with her luck now. All you have to do is carry this with you. Cherry eagerly takes the statue from her hand. However, it can't help but notice how reluctantly Charlotte parts with it. I hope that she guides you to fortune. You acquired the luck statue. You have increased a chance to find item after the end of each battle. Oh nice. Now then, did you need to buy anything? Apakah kau menjual large spell? No? Well, okay then. Shiny, I don't really need that. Medium dexterity silent, I don't. Achievement unlock Fortuna. Oke, dapat achievement ya Fortuna. Nice, oke, selesai ini. Berarti di sini ada valuable lucky stat. Raise item drop rate. Nice. Oke, pakaiannya si Yomi dan Cherry, it's look more cute. Nah, mereka seperti menjadi bright pengantin. Talk to Isabella and Charlotte. What is this? What is this event? Banyak sekali event ya. Sebenarnya ini akan menjadi satu bagian yang panjang lagi karena saya ingin melihat semua apa kemungkinan yang bisa terjadi ke depannya. Jadi saya mau cek event ini. Talk to Isabella and Charlotte. You know, I haven't seen Isabella and Charlotte in the same room for a long time. Both of them are very busy women. I know this very well. But I just find it odd that I have not seen them together since I have woken up again. Did something happen between them when I was asleep? I think I should invite both of them for a little chat. It could just be me overthinking things, but it's important to know what is happening among my subordinates. Looking around the inn, Isabella is now here to be seen. How odd, she is usually very particular about turning up for work. I wonder where she could have wandered off to. Looking inside the shop, Charlotte is nowhere to be seen either. There is no way that Charlotte, of all people, would just take a day off. Now where would the two of them be? There's no sign of either of them in town. It seems that I have a mystery on my hand. If both of them disappear at the same time on the same day when they would normally be attending their job, well, I cannot exactly write that off as a coincidence. Perhaps there's something I have not noticed, but I suppose I can ask about that when I find them. Now then, the garden. Jangan bilang ini seperti adegannya si Hammer dan Noblewoman. The only place I have not checked thoroughly in town. There's a possibility that they have entered the dungeon. I'm not exactly concerned for their safety. Despite their mundane job, they are quite strong. Stepping out, I see two figures standing underneath one of the floral archway. I knew it. This happened a lot. It takes me a moment to realize what it is I'm seeing. I know this game is full of female. Saya tahu game ini penuh dengan karakter perempuan, so this is gonna happen. Jadi ini pasti akan terjadi. Kalau ada bumbu-bumbu romance di dalam game ini, pasti ini terjadi karena di game ini tidak ada karakter laki-laki ya guys. So it's all female. So this could happen, and it's good. It's good. Isabella and Charlotte standing there together, sharing a moment. Passionate kiss. Isabella's hands sit firmly on Charlotte's hips, pulling her closer. I swear that I can see their tongues moving as well. This is not just any kiss. It is a between two lovers longing for one another. Deciding not to interrupt the moment, I make sure to keep my distance. The two of them are so focused on holding each other that I'm sure they will not notice me. I can hear them whispering to one another. Do you think she will be shocked when she finds out? No, she's a sharp one, our humble master. I will be surprised if she hasn't worked it out yet. How interesting, but in retrospect, it does make sense. Why are they being so secretive about it though? It is a shame we are always so busy and rarely get time to spend together. I know. Even now, someone is bound to notice that we are gone. Do not care about it. Let's just enjoy this moment together. You are the only things in my world right now. That is sickly sweet. I suppose that they really are in love. When exactly this happened, however? It must have been when I was away. With their sweet nothing whispered, they go straight back to locking lips. I can't help but notice that Isabella's hands are starting to move to certain place as well. Not there. Charlotte begins brush her hands away. Later, Isabella looks disappointed, but she still holds Charlotte soft, inviting from in her arm. I understand. Can we cuddle at least? Oh, apa itu? Always. And so they continue to stand there, pressed up against one another. The only sound echoing through the air is their breathing. Apa tadi itu? It's this beautiful moment, uninterrupted by noise and day-to-day rush they would go through. Not even the breeze whispered a single word as these two lovers expressed their passion in one another. Just for you, just for now, I only want to think of you. No money, no customer, no items, just you, Isabella. That is true love. The two of them emerge from the garden, taken aback when they see me standing there. Oh, my humble master, what's bringing you out here? I heard everything you say. The two of them look at each other. Sorry, we've neglected our duties. What are you sorry for? If you two wanted to spend time together, why do this? All you have to do is ask me. You see, we want to do our best for you, my humble master. That is the truth. If we neglect our duties for our own selfish desire, like we just have now, Isabella hangs her head slightly. Do not be ridiculous. You have been faithful even in my absence. I admire your devotion, but I do not want you to neglect your own happiness for my sake. Enjoy your time together as lovers, for you never know when it may end. Both of them look at each other, and smiles bloom on their face. Before I know it, the two of them are holding hands together. Oh yeah, coba lihat. Thank you, my humble master. Thank you very much. Do not worry about it. Be faithful, but do not sacrifice your own happiness for me. Oh ya, mereka pegang tangan. I don't see that. I'm so idiot. I'm so reckless human. Okay, saving safe. Kita akan lanjut dulu exploring sedikit. Oke lah, kita lanjut dulu. Kita masih mau exploring luar sini karena tanggung sekali, masih ada beberapa. Wait. Oh, sini ada tempat sesuatu ya. Oke, kita mulai exploring dulu. Apa selanjutnya yang bilang saya tadi? Semakin menuju akhir semakin apa ya? Semakin seru saja ceritanya ya. Dimana selain dari si Cherry, selain dari si Cherry dan si Sylvie yang mendapatkan perawatan atau mendapatkan penanganan langsung dari para monster yang ada. Sekarang juga pun sudah mulai ada adegan Kisu yang rupanya mungkin masuk ke bagian apa ya, ingin menyegal rasa romantis ya. Kita tidak menyangka bahwa game ini punya romance seperti itu yang akan disajikan kepada para pemainnya. Karena saya berharap game ini cuma sekedar fighting aja gitu. Tidak berharap akan ada kisu, romance story, dan beberapa hal lain lagi ya. Yap, inilah yang terjadi karena saya sudah prediksi akan terjadi. Sudah sewajarnya lah. Oke, Cinta di-crashkan. Oke, ada Abyssal Cow. Oh, kayaknya si Sylvie sudah si Yoming sudah mau naik level deh kayaknya ya. Sudah level 60, yang tidak lama lagi. Oke, kita clearing. Kita keliling cek map sekitar sini. Apakah ada musuh? Ceki, ada lagi Abyssal Cow. Ini sudah mau full map, akhirnya bisa. Sebelah sini ada musuh banyak. Lawan dulu, saving seperti biasa. Haruskah saya ketemu dengan si Anubis di saat ini, atau saya akan cek lagi di next partnya? Nah, kan ada informasi penting yang akan saya bilang nanti, cuma belum sekarang ya. Oke, ini ada 2 karena di bawah itu sudah pernah saya bunuh. Kita bersihkan dulu ini. Oke, beres. Dan juga saya sambil berpikir, kayaknya saya harus leveling dulu deh untuk bisa menyelesaikan Lantai. Kenapa? Karena kalau kalian lihat tadi itu di perpustakaan ada si large ability, nice. Large ability tadi dapat apa? Di sini saja untuk si Hammer dan Noblewoman tadi itu level 47. 47. Wow. 90 sudah, thank you. Level 47 dan sekarang level itu hanya 44, 43. Masih tertinggal 3 level. Jadi mungkin saya akan leveling dulu karena ini saya sudah lihat semua map. Oh, di sini saya belum cek. Satu ruangan saya belum cek tadi. Lupa. Oke, ini dia. Masuk ke sini. Oke, hanya dapat. Oh ya, berkat dari lucky statue itu meningkatkan drop rate juga kalau misalnya kita bertarung lawan monster. Jadi lebih bagus dropnya. Oke, saya mau cek dulu. Sini kan untuk buka pintu ini, terus ini untuk ini mungkin ya. Atau saya cek juga di sini dulu ya sekalian. Biar lebih fokus nanti di next partnya, tinggal fokus ke lawan si bos lantai mungkin ya. Nah, itu mungkin akan menjadi satu bagian yang panjang atau menjadi satu bagian agak cepat selesai. I don't know. Saya juga tidak tahu. Weapon on medium strength. Oke, untuk siapa medium strength? Cherry tinggi dia punya staffnya. Juni, I don't know kalau kamu masih butuh medium ya. Atau tidak ada sudah yang butuh medium. Coklat mimik ini, entahlah. Kalau kita cek dalam sini ada apa. We step into the room and look around us. It appeared to be a vacant bathing area. So a bath. But where is the water? She peers onto the empty pool in front of us. It's then that a servant walks out of the adjacent room. Excuse me, the bath is currently not available. Ada servant. We have run out of chocolate. Chocolate? You bath in chocolate in this room? Correct, but as we have no chocolate, there can be no chocolate bath. Please come back later if you would like to use our service. That sounds interesting. If we bought chocolate here, then could we use it? Yes, if you somehow found it. Very well then. We will come back later. Ada event, ada CG di situ, mate. Oke lah, kita akan save situ. Pokoknya saya bawa coklat. Mate. Hello again. Hello, did you manage to find any chocolate? I have something which may work just as well. I present a chocolate mimics before. No. Nanti. No. Nanti, sabar. Ada next part. Oke, kan untuk bisa buka pintu itu kayaknya di situ deh kuncinya. Kan situ. Kalau saya perhatikan kayaknya di situ kuncinya untuk membuka ini, terus ini untuk membuka di depan. Atau saya lebih baik cek saya dulu sini ya. Oke, save sini. Karena saya itu 2 tempat tadi untuk membuka pintu yang kiri dan kanan. Jadi yang di sebelah kanan itu perpustakaan dan buka pintu sebelah kanan, dan di sebelah kiri itu tempat mandi. Cuma coklatnya tidak ada. Tadi kalau saya masuk lagi itu sudah akan memberikan coklat itu dari si coklat mimik. Jadi mungkin akan mandi coklat dan mungkin akan ada CG lagi. Jadi itu pasti panjang kalau ada CG karena ada percakapan. Jadi kayaknya saya tidak akan lanjut di situ. Saya akan siapkan untuk di next partnya. Ya, karena next part itu juga mungkin akan jadi seri terakhir samain Sakura Dungeon, karena ya kan ada informasi yang akan saya sampaikan nanti. Oke, jadi kalau begitu cukup saja dulu untuk episode kali ini. Saya akan akhiri di sini dan kita akan lanjutkan lagi di next part untuk lihat ada apa di dalam. Tapi sudah tahu si bosnya. Kalau kata si Julia di kolom komentar itu Anubis bosnya di sini. Kita akan cek langsung bagaimana wujudnya dan modelnya. Oke, that's all guys. Just wait for more. See you.